here at Q Cells. We are Q Cells. We are the #1 in this industry. And if you don't believe me, I've got a doctor here. A doctor is going to tell you all about it. He is actually a doctor in Germany. That's not a PhD. There's some other title in German. He's going to tell us about it. This is Christoph Ludwig. Please help him welcome him to the stage. Chris, please come on up.
Thanks.
How are you today?
Well, fine.
Well,
I have my own. Still a little jet lag, but it's okay.
All right, we're all a little jet lagged. All right, we're going to get into this real easily. You know what? Let me help you out here. We're going to start up. Here, I'm going to hand this to you.
Okay, I take that one piece of engineering. Yes.
Chris, I mean, this all sounds pretty straightforward. We've been doing this for 15 plus years, 270 patents, 19.5 cell efficiency. I mean, these are all pretty straightforward facts and pretty amazing. That's what makes us #1 in the industry.
Exactly.
#1's pretty good, right? Yeah, #1's pretty good. What I don't understand is quantum technology. Can you explain that to me?
Okay, I'll give you another try. I've heard it already.
I'm going to do it one more time.
All of you may know how a standard solar cell is working.
All right, so you say multicrystalline. You just skipped right over this multicrystalline. You're going to have to explain it to me. I'm not an engineer. What's the difference between mono and multi?
Yeah, well, exactly. We have those two kinds.
All right, Chris, I can't help but notice that we got a house fire here. Small fire, pretty serious. Solar panels, engineering. Maybe you handled something about it. Maybe you can explain the technology of why our panels don't catch on fire.
Yes.
It's interesting.
Certainly this is not the purpose of our solar module to produce heat.
First, you mind if I take over this one? I feel like I'm just standing here. Let me go ahead and give you a little bit of information based on what I understand. So we've got triple yield security. We've got the PID you talked about. We've got the hotspot protection. The third one is this feature here, the traceable quality. If you look here, you'll see a QR code. Now on this QR code, basically it's like a fingerprint. So from what I understand, having heard this speech a time or two, this security feature is going to help engineers get information, feedback from all their modules if there are any issues, and it's also going to help theft, fraud, prevention, and protection.
Yes, all of this correct.
Just going to give you a quick rundown here from a non-engineer standpoint. And Chris, first of all, I want to say thank you very much for your time. Thank you for all the information. I still don't know that I caught on what the LETID is, but I'm pretty sure they did, and that's what's important. What I come away from is we've got more power and more yield, and we do a lot of engineering to get to that point. And what really speaks to me are these numbers right here. So, independent study, has anybody ever heard of photon yield management? Photon, known in this industry, right? Well, in 2013, they did a test on over 150 modules. And in that test, we submitted our panel, and we finished first. Now, finishing first is a pretty amazing place. I would say that's the place we want to be, right?
Exactly, yes.
Exactly where we want to be. So we were in the place we wanted to be in 2013. So we submitted again in 2014. Now there's 174 panels in the industry, modules in the industry. 174, and guess what? What place did we finish? Chris, what place did we finish?
#1.
#1, all right. Well, 2015, we're going to submit again. I'm not sure where we're going to come, but I'm pretty sure #1 is where we're headed. And that stands out to me. Now, this is another example of how industry speaks to business. In April of this year, we landed the biggest contract of all time. This is largest by a long shot, right?
Yes, by far the largest.
By far the largest deal. April 20th, 2015, we signed a deal with NextEra Resources for 1.5 gigawatts. 1.5 gigawatts. That's more than 1.21 gigawatts. Dr. Brown, flux capacitor, Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox, no reference. All right, 1.21 gigawatts. All right. We signed a deal for 1.5 gigawatts, folks. That's a huge deal. We signed it in April. It's going to be effective fourth quarter of this year. So amazing resource there. We're doing business here at Q Cells. You know the name. We partnered up with the San Francisco Giants, and at this time, I think we got some baseballs and some polos to give away. Who wants to win a prize from Q Cells? All right, let's hear it. Who wants to win a prize? Woo! All right, Chris, let's hear it. Woohoo! Come on.
Another singer.
The German engineer.
I'm an engineer.
Let me get the German engineer. Woohoo!
I'm an engineer, not a singer.
All right, engineers don't woohoo. Chris is excited in the way that a German engineer is excited. All right, so we're going to give away a prize.